When did YouTube start giving us new people to actually watch? It's like YouTube's actually doing some really cool things and showing us new things, new perspectives. First of all, when did this happen? I need to know. I would wear a boiler suit, wouldn't I? First things first, hello and welcome to the channel, okay? If this is your first time meeting me, hello. It can get a little chaotic, but it's okay. We keep it moving, we keep pushing, we keep it going. So let's Google this real quick. I'm offline on my phone. When did YouTube start implementing a new search in order for you to be able to find new and obscure YouTube channels? Okay, either this has already been there or I didn't even know it existed. So YouTube is telling me YouTube significantly updated its search ranking algorithm in 2012. October 2012 to prioritize user engagement such as watch time over clicks to shift aim to promoting high quality relevant content, often helping smaller or more obscure channels gaining visibility as you can rank higher by keeping viewers engaged. Okay, cool. Oh, so they were like, your videos actually have to have value and all the good stuff. So I guess it kind of marks this video out anyway. Okay, or anyway, how does this impact us smaller channels? I wonder. Smaller YouTubers. I'm gonna call us skinny YouTubers. In the words of Kelly Stamps, before she became, I don't know. I'm not gonna speak ill on that woman, but anyway, before she evolved into whoever she is now today. You're gonna be skinny YouTubers because we're on the verge. We're on the emergence of becoming. No, not becoming. We are there already. It's just waiting for the audience to show up. Yes. So what does this mean for us? Is it more better engagement? Does it mean that we can actually have more greater visibility? I would assume so if the video itself brings value. Hold up, this right here tells me something else. Ongoing change. YouTube frequently updates its search algorithm to improve content discovery, including recent simplifications to search filters announced in early 2026. We already currently are in early 2026. Shout out to 2026. You're already starting to be one hell of a year already. Can you imagine what's going to happen later on in 2026? Let's also make some fun little predictions as to what's going to happen in 2026. I'm kind of looking forward to anyway. Back to us skinny YouTubers. Oh, hey Gizmo. What does this mean for smaller YouTube channels? Let's ask the Googler. All right, so for my previous search, I went on and asked the AI search engine, what does it mean for us more skinnier YouTubers? Because we're not small, we're skinny. We're skinny. There's plenty of room to eat. Everyone can eat. Okay. All right. So let's see. For smaller and more obscure YouTube channels, these algorithm shifts both the foundation 2021. Oh my gosh. Can I read today? 2012 update and more recently 2026. Refinements fundamentally changed how they are discovered rather than completely purely popular views, which was the old standard back in the yonder ages of 2008. Where were you in 2008? Gosh, the time is flying by. Hopefully you can't see my feet. Why am I wearing sandals? Why am I wearing Nike slides and a boiler suit? That's my business. But anyway, oh wait, there is more to that right there. Smaller channels now compete on audience satisfaction and relevance. You know what? Yeah, I can go with that. I can really go with that. Key impacts on small channels. Discovery via testing phases. The current algorithm, as early as 2026, uses a testing phase where it shows new videos to small targeted audiences, regardless of the creator's subscriber count. Okay, so does it also mean anything for your subscribers? I'm sure, people hit that like button, subscribe, bell notification, ding, ding, ding for the channels. Hopefully people are also watching the people that actually subscribe to his videos. I'm going to be honest, not even I do that right there. And I like to consider myself a very competent, very wonderful, kind, caring, demure kind of person, but things happen. So our videos go to testing phases. Let me know your insights, if so. Because if these said videos, hold on, how does that account for people's attention spans? I think about it. Because people actually have to have the attention span to actually want to get engaged to engage in the content that you're getting, the content you're given, for them to be entertained. So I guess that also means not only, this phone doesn't get notifications. Oh, it's an email. Let's go for my apologies. But not only do you have to have quote unquote value, there has to be something that keeps said person entertained. I'm assuming in order for you to be able to continue on having your stuff go from the test phase to actually being put out there into the ether instead of it being dragged back into the abyss. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Discovery via test phases. Okay. Anyway, next, the hype feature. YouTube has introduced a dedicated hype feature specifically for creators that are under 500,000 subscribers. Why 500,000 subscribers? Why 500K? most YouTube channels, I would assume, are probably in the 0 to 100 range, as any other channel would be, because, you know, that's regular, schmegular. However, that doesn't account for half the internet traffic right now being bots, you know, and like those accounts literally having like dedicated phones and all that kind of stuff and being operated as such through those devices. It kind of makes you wonder, in the grand scheme of things, the long haul of it all, will most traffic moving forward be bots? Comment below if you think so. Getting curious about this now. This is all just spur. Anyway, I just got done reading the hype feature anyway. Anyway, we're gonna read again if I did. The hype feature. YouTube has introduced a dedicated hype feature. Okay, all right. This allows fans to actively endorse videos, giving smaller creators a structured way to gain visibility that isn't dependent on the standard recommended engine. I see. The hype. Hold on. I personally like to hype up everyone. Shout out to the Rose Wise. If you haven't followed them on Twitch. And also, hold on, let me also plug some more people. Help people out here. We like to help. We like to be productive in our communities. They ain't like right there. Anyway, at Hype Man, at Hype_man on Twitch, and at the Rose Wise on Twitch. If you haven't, they're wonderful people to like actually watch. I implore you, watch them if you can. That sounds very nice. I personally haven't tried it. Let me go ahead and, never mind, I'm not gonna try it because like, I like trying things for science, but maybe another day. So not only do we have that hype feature to help us grow for everyone that's under 500K, I'm guessing it also helps you in visibility. I'm going to hope that it helps you with visibility. Again, this is a spur of the moment video. I didn't do any research. I don't really do much else, but hey, we're in the moment. We're living in the moment. We're doing it. Next, momentum multipliers. Recent shifts in late 2005 and 2026 suggests YouTube may sequence, quote unquote, sequence recommendations. If one video performs well, the platform may give the channel's next upload a priority test to see if it can maintain the momentum with a wider audience. Okay, that kind of sucks. For a multitude of reasons, because like, what if you have one video that blows up and the next thing you know, oh, the person who watches the next video is like, let me get some Chipotle. That's reasonable, right? I too would stop a video just to get some Chipotle. Granted, their CEO was like, the multitude of our customers mostly make 100K per year. We don't need poor people, allegedly. So also don't get McDonald's. Drink water. Support local businesses. Okay, all right. But back to what I was saying. How does that support you in the long run if your videos that keep going through one test phase to the next, to the next, to the next? And ultimately, I kind of believe YouTube will kind of be like Twitch in a way where you have your own ecosystem of people that you normally watch. That's what I do. That's personally what I do. Right now, I'm watching, well, kind of like off screen, I'm watching other YouTubers due to the new feature and them going through the testing phase. I'm trying to make sure everybody win out here. I'm watching your video. I'm watching your video. I'm watching your video. Link your channels. I need new people to watch. YouTube is getting kind of stagnant for me. It's not doing it enough. It's not anyway. Yeah, I don't want to get off into a tangent, but yeah. How does that right there, from one video going to the next, your one video doing pretty good, it being pushed out to maybe like 2 or 3 more people, boom, 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 they watch it, next video, boom, I'm getting something out the I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta do something important, drop the kids off at the pool, or some other thing happens. It doesn't seem like it's I understand, but it doesn't seem like it's very good in the long haul. Also, I don't have ads on I do YouTube Premium and Red. What about those right there? How does that affect your channel? People who have really big channels, let me know how that affects your clicks, your engagement. Like, do you make more from people who watch, like who have premium accounts? Not basic premium, who have YouTube Premium. Do you get more money from that? Do you get a kickback since they don't watch ads? I want to know this kind of thing right here. Gosh. Oh, this is making me think a little bit more. Anyway, are there any more points to this right here? Niche precision. That is the next point. Because the algorithm now builds detailed viewer profiles based on behaviors. Small channels that focus on highly specific niches. Hobbyists, learners, often see better results because the system knows exactly who to show the content to. Okay, so I guess I answered my point right there. But what if you don't want to niche down? What if you're not a niche kind of person? What if we have multitudes of different things because we're human? Yeah, we have multiple interests, right? Ain't that right, Gizmo? He smiled and showed all his, wait, do dogs have 32 teeth? He smiled, just believe me. But how does that really affect us in the long run? I mean, like, you'd have to be really specific with your niche. Like the dedicated fan base of people who I don't know. People who watch Sailor Moon, hobbyists. We'll go with hobbyists. People who show us new hobbies and things of that nature, right? Yeah. So I mean, like, I'm like, am I hyper? Is that what I'm saying? Do I need to look inside? What's going on? Anyway, you're allowed to like a multitude. Let that be known. Okay. Niching, maybe layering, as Aaron on Demand had said about 2 years ago. I do believe that creators should layer their content because you're a human being. You're not AutoZone, okay? Like, I go to AutoZone for this, that, and the third, all related to cars, mind you. But I do believe we as human beings should be able to allow ourselves to be more fluid when it comes to our creativity and allow for ourselves to grow in so many multitude of ways because you evolve as a human being. Or you don't, or you die. Who knows? I think we all do. But anyway, yeah. That and allowing yourself to grow and not be in said niche. I do believe layering is a thing. More personable accounts, more. Yeah, I do believe that is definitely the way that everyone's going to be going in the future anyway. But long story short, thank you, YouTube, for showing me the people that I did not know existed on YouTube. It has allowed for my feed to flourish. Lately, I've been watching Crimson Desert videos, gaming videos, camping videos from these really, really big channels. And I'm like, I like this. I love it. The quality is great. But from time to time, I want a nasty patty. No, not like that. I mean, granted, the nasty patty was very nasty. No one wanted the nasty patty because it was nasty. But like, I want a little bit of seafood. I want a little bit of that. And like, it's nice to have this obscure person come across my feed. I subscribe to like 10 new people because I'm like, I like this. Am I going to watch their videos when they come on my feed? I pray to God that I do. But if not, I'll be looking for more. I definitely will. But anyway, this has been quite a bit of a video. I'm getting hot in this bowl of soup, but I need to make more videos. Anyway, thank you, YouTube, for doing and showing me other people that I have not even seen or known or anything like that. And if you're a new YouTuber or someone who's been like really obscure now, thank you for creating at least something for me to be able to see and all the good stuff. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Okay? It's been fun, absolutely great. Again, I'll talk to you later. Okay? All right. Later.